Hey boys, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. And in today's video, I actually got this idea from a viewer. He was mentioning he's a Town Hall 15 and he wants to see some more Town Hall 15 versus Town Hall 16 3-stars because CWL is coming up and there's also lots of like mismatches that happen. So he wanted to see some example attacks. And we'll start here. We actually lost this war, but the replays I want to show you is on 4 and 5. It's from my buddy Josh. He did some killer attacks on some really strong Town Hall 16s. Like, this is a fully maxed Town Hall 16. I'll walk you through the plan, and this is the army he usually does. It can have some adaptations to it. I'll first show you guys what he's rocking on his king. Giant Gauntlet with the Rage. Queen's got the classic Frozen Arrow with the Invisibility. He's using the Fireball and then the Rage Gem for the Warden. And then for the RC, the classic Haste and Hogs. And then in his CC, he's got a bunch of Valkyries and then 2 Archers. And then he takes an Overgrowth and Poison in the CC as well. Okay, so the plan behind this attack. First things first, he's going to fireball this compartment out with the Invisibility Tower. But he's going to be a little smart with it. He's going to put down an Invisibility spell of his own first, then his Warden, deploy the Firebomb, then the Earthquake. That way the Builder Huts can't heal anything, so that whole compartment's taken out right away. Then he's going to start off with his Flame Flinger, but he's going to put down a Barbarian first to just test for a Tesla at 9 o'clock. His goal being the Flameflinger taking out these defenses. Warden clears this section obviously with the Fireball. Kind of walks towards this cannon, takes out this Archer Tower. Then he's going to lure the Warden with this Queen. And then the rest of his troops with the Root Riders up towards the Scatter Shot. King behind. He's going to have Overgrowths on the Town Hall. They're going to kind of walk around, take the Eagle out. Once it wears off, he's going to have his second Overgrowth come down on the Town Hall area. And then because the Flamefinger is going to kind of get all the way up to this Scatter, they're going to meet up at this Inferno, and then last thing they kind of take up is the Town Hall and all this section. So, let's get into it. So, first things first, I think he always does start off with his Flame Flinger just because of time's sake. So he's going to put down that Barbarian. There it goes. Test for any traps. There comes a Flame Flinger. It's going to do its thing. So now I want to show you this. This is the most important part. Just because it's pretty cool. There goes the Invisibility. There goes the Fireball. Earthquake. Taken care of. Done like dinner. Really good, I'd say, idea of having the Invisibility down, because sometimes I've done that where I'll just put the Fireball in and I'll be like, oh, it's fine, it's going to do the thing. But like, say one Ricochet cannon stays up. So that's one thing he avoids, and it's a really good thing, actually. There goes his Flame Flinger, taking care of that Archer Tower. Super easy. It's going to move on to that Sweeper, then the Air Defense, and that section is going to be taken care of. So, Warden's just kind of cleaning up these trash buildings, taking care of the army camp, locks onto the Wizard Tower, Ice Golem goes down, puts his Queen down to lure the Warden as that Wizard Tower ends up going down. So now Warden's going to follow behind. Here comes the Root Riders. Get some Valkyries in there too, just for help. Electro Titan gets his Apprentice Warden in. And then he's going to delay it a little bit, but King's going to come down pretty soon here. Right onto that army camp. Boom. Then, Overgrowth's going to go down on the Town Hall area. Exactly like he had planned. Single target Inferno's kind of locked onto, I think, the E-Titan, but he's going to set a funnel with his baby dragon so his king and them go towards the single Inferno. Rage down just to go through that quicker because he has locked onto the king. Taken down. Look at the Flameflinger getting a bunch of value. Now is almost at the Scatter Shot, which is insane. He's still got a Rage, Freeze, Invis. There goes his second Overgrowth on the Town Hall's area. And now look, Flamefinger's locked onto the Scatter Shot. Gonna take some shots off on it. Look at that big crowd of troops still up too. So we'll go to 2 times speed now. Gets the free spell down on the single target Inferno. RC comes from top at 12 o'clock. And then Flameflinger's still up. It's obviously going to get destroyed now. But there comes the Valks out of the CC. Invis pops. They go back actually to get that Elixir Collector. Then they come back for the Town Hall. 3 hero abilities left. Swags them all pretty much. He didn't need them, but just for time's sake and just to quicken up the attack, gets it done. So a fully max base taken like that. And then he gets a 6-pack here against number 5. And I'll walk you through this one. Here, this one's actually really cool. He's going to do his Flame Flinger at 6 o'clock. He starts that off with the attack right away. Barbarian first, remember, just to test for any traps. And then at 3 o'clock, he's going to put down his Warden. But he does something pretty cool. He's going to invis this Archer Tower and this Mortar. That way that Fireball actually lands on this multi-Archer Tower. Why? Is because with that, and I think he uses one of his Earthquakes, or a Zap. I can't really remember. I think it's an extra Zap. He can take out this Eagle, both towers, spell towers, and the Expo. So watch. So he's going to start off, 6 o'clock. He's going to put down a barbarian. I'll speed this up because he's just planning at the start. There goes the barbarian. There goes the flame flinger. That's going to do its thing. We don't really need to look at it right now. There goes down the warden. Gets the healers in behind. He's going to kind of take care of these trash buildings. And then he's just going to keep letting it work. No rush right now. And then as soon, boom, he locks onto there. Fireball goes off. There it goes. Pause that. Look at that. Both spell towers are going to go off. He's going to drop an earthquake and a zap. That's what I was missing. So it's an EQ and a zap. Takes that all out. And now he's going to wait until his warden locks onto that town hall. He's going to need a rage because there's a lot of damage on it. So right as warden locks on the town hall, takes it down, he's going to lure the warden with this queen to go up to the 12 o'clock area because that's what his actual focus is on. So there comes the queen because he didn't want to go down to the flame flinger. Brings it back in. I'll show you guys this. The flame flinger is still half health doing his thing. Rest of the army's about to come down for the queen to join up. Set this 12 o'clock funnel with the baby dragon and a loon first just to test for any traps. Valkyries go down, Ice Golem, E-Titan, Apprentice Warden, and then the Root Rider's already down, kind of breaking through those walls. Here comes the King too to get him in. And then he's going to drop his Overgrowth spell kind of on the CC. And then, look, Flame Flinger's still up doing his thing. So, here comes the Overgrowth spell. Bang on the CC, gets the Inferno Tower in there too. Inferno is actually kind of doing some work, so he froze it. King's in there now. Go to 2 times speed because the Valkyries are out of the CC at the bottom. Root Riders are kind of smashing through there. Hits the King ability. Queen's on the outside. That was a little unfortunate, but not that bad because she's actually just kind of cleaning up all that trash building. Because he's got so much left. He got his RC ability, just popped it, and kind of smashed. And he swags 2 invisibility spells, by the way. Check that out. And he's going to drop them right here. Doesn't even need them. Swags them. Super cool. And this is a Town Hall 15 again, boys. Like, that's the crazy part. And just to show some people, to make sure that it's a Town Hall 15, I don't want you guys being like, hey, man, is that actually a Town Hall 15? Here he is, Floody Buddy. Town Hall 15, and a relatively new Town Hall 15. Like, he just got here, I think, a month and a half ago. And then, in our most recent war, I'll show you guys again, he only did 1 attack because he missed one, sadly. He was working and he was a little busy, but he attacked number 13. So, check this out. Another max base, guys. Like, I don't know. He's just cooking them. Like, it's really easy. And that's why I wanted to show this. And thank you to the viewer. I really do appreciate you bringing up this idea. His reasoning is it's like CWLs are so mismatched that like some Town Hall 15s get matched up with 16s all the time. So I think this is a really excellent video to show because he's been killing it with this strategy. So the plan here is he's going to use his Flame Flinger at 9 o'clock. Again, Barbarian to test for any hidden Teslas. So that's going to kind of clear out this zone, his hope. Then, this compartment here with the invisibility, he's going to use a Zap, Earthquake, and then his Fireball to take all this out. Then, for this one, he's going to use his 7 Zaps and 1 Earthquake. So he's got 2 Earthquakes this time. One for this one to deal with this invisibility tower compartment, and then this one with the 7 Zaps. So, let's check this out. I'll speed up as soon as he drops the Flame Flinger. There goes the Barb, there goes the Flame Flinger, it's down. Next step, he's going to get his Warden coming in here, and then remember, all the hero abilities, everything's the same. Just no Overgrowth this time, but the army's still the same. So, here comes his Warden. And he's going to do something cool again. Invisibility on the Expo, Healing Hut, and then the other Expo. Just so he can land a little deeper onto that bomb tower. Here comes his Earthquake. Doesn't quite take the Ricochet Cannon out because it's not level 27, his Fireball. It's only 24 as a Town Hall 15. But it's okay. Here comes the Earthquake down on this compartment. And here comes the Zap spells. Takes out the Invisibility Tower, exactly what he wanted. Flame Flinger set in that funnel. And look how cool this is. I'll go to 2 times because it's just cleaning up trash buildings. But Flame Flinger, once that Wizard Tower's down, has cleared out that whole section. Warden's walking into here. Takes out the Archer Tower. Is going to take out the Wizard Tower. And then the rest of his troops got a straight beeline towards the Town Hall into the Monolith. And now that Flame Flinger is so disrespectful, he even takes that cannon out for us. So it's crazy how much value he got with that. And then, check this out, check this out. The rest of his troops are in. Doesn't have a Warden ability, obviously, because he already used it with the Fireball and the Rage Gem that he's got on. So no books. Valks come out of the CC. Those are used as kind of tanking for like the RC. And, come on, it's smashed. Incredibly, incredibly strong. And then he wipes it. RC and Queen ability. Swagged. How crazy is that? Right? And at Town Hall 15 smashing almost their max Town Hall 16. So I definitely want you guys to try out this army. I will have a link to it, but we're in a current war too. So once he starts doing his attacks with that, I'll catch up with you guys and show those replays as well. Okay, boys, I'm back, and that war finally just finished up, actually. And I wanted to show you some more replays from Josh, and this is pretty crazy. He gets a 6-pack again on on numbers 1 and 3, which is pretty crazy. First, I'll show you the base, maxed out base again. Here's his king, same kind of giant gauntlet, rage, queen, nothing changes, frozen arrow, invisibility. Warden gets both books, but something changes on the RC. RC is going to be using the seeking shield and then the rocket spear. Kind of cool. Let's see how it goes. So his plan here is if I click play and then pause, do you see there's an opening right here between the mortar and the scatter? He's going to drop a couple balloons. I think he drops close to all of them. I think he drops 5. And then he's going to put his blimp in there. He wants his blimp to land right on this single inferno. He's got super archers in there. And he's going to clone, invis them, trying to get out this monolith, the expo. No, sorry, not the expo, the town hall, the multi-archer tower, the inferno, and just kind of all that area. So let's start with that. There he goes with the test loon, test barbarian. Puts all his loons down. Here comes his blimp. Lands right in the compartment like he wants to. Invis down right away. Waits, puts 2 clone spells. Rage, invis right after that. Now he waits, obviously, counts as 4 seconds. Another invis comes down. And this is pretty much all of his spells being invested right all into the blimp. Takes out the monolith. Shoots over at the town hall. Gets a multi-archer tower. Gets the invis and the other multi-archer tower as well, I think. But it gets low enough, but it actually doesn't end up going down because they start targeting the CC. Which is, again, not a big problem because he gets a lot of the value he wants. Now he puts a baby dragon here down to funnel. And then he's going to put the rest of his troops, Ice Golem starting, King behind, gets Apprentice Warden, Root Riders, all at 6 o'clock. And his goal here is to walk straight through the expo, kind of go up towards 3 o'clock, then up towards 12 o'clock, and then end the attack at 9. So, his troops kind of making their push through here. We'll go to 2 times speed because they are kind of slow. But he's still got an extra druid that he's just going to play when he needs it. Remember, it's a Town Hall 15, and his druid's still level 1. Doesn't even use a power potion. King's at 84. So it's kind of cool just to see him smashing max Town Hall 16s. So you guys should definitely give it a shot. 'Cause the reason I made this video was for a guy in the comment section. He was just like, can you post some more Town Hall 15 content just because CWL is coming up? And here you go. Like, killer attacks, guys. Like, I waited a whole day to film this again just because I wanted to show you some more replays. Not just the ones I've already shown you, the 3 previous. It's just crazy. The power, like, for this army. Like, he's killing it. He changes things up, obviously. Like, you'll see in the next attack, he sees it's an invis base, both of them. Like, sorry, 2 invis tower base. And I'll show you how he exploits it. So it's kind of cool. Go 4 times this because he kind of demolished that base. Okay. Very solid. And here's the army. I'll link it too. I'll make it, and then I'll link it down in the description. There's the CC, 4 super archers and a wall breaker, and then obviously his clone spell. Next, he takes on number 3. Again, a very upgraded base. A couple walls left, but the rest of that after that, it's pretty much maxed. So he's going to put his flame flinger at 3 o'clock. And obviously he's going to test with the barbarian first to see if there's a Tesla. His warden's going to come at 9 o'clock. Kind of here at the spell factory to land on this compartment. He's going to fireball, earthquake, everything out except the ricochet cannon because his fireball is not max level. And that's the only change he made to the army. And then he took out his, he obviously is not doing a super archer blimp this time. He's using a flame flinger. But also his warden changes to fireball and rage jam. Every other hero, rocket spear, everything stays the same. And then he's going to take that compartment out, obviously. And then using his king and queen, he's going to lure the warden down to kind of 6 o'clock and start with his root riders here. And then you'll notice, because he waits 30 seconds to plan this, is I'll show you the flame flinger is actually going to get in some trouble. There goes a balloon down. Here goes his flame flinger, right? It's going to take off 1 shot. But the thing is, that invisibility tower is going to pop. So you're going to notice something. Once that pops, causes some issues. The flame flinger is going to go up top. His warden's down now too. So I'll keep both in zone. Now do you see that multi-archer tower locked onto the flame flinger? And it's actually going to pop it. So it's not going to take care of that compartment like he wanted to, which kind of sucks. But hey, it's all good. The Valkyries are going to pop from the CC. And you're probably like, whoa, a Town Hall 15, that mistake happens. It's pretty much, you'd assume like, oh my god, the attack's going to be done with, right? No. Check his warden. Shoots off at the multi-archer tower. Earthquake down. Takes down everything except pretty much the ricochet cannon and that back inferno because it didn't reach there. you're going to notice something really cool he does, and I can't wait to actually show you because it's kind of hype. So he put his queen down, didn't lure, puts the king down to make sure he actually lures the warden back because he wants to make use of the rage gem. Ice golem down to tank the monolith, and then he's going to have his root riders behind there, and then obviously apprentice warden, e-titan, and everything like that. To deal with this compartment, because now this is actually an issue, he's going to use his rocket spear. So the rocket spear actually is very useful, I'd say, and it can be very good on certain types of bases. Obviously, I don't got mine leveled up personally, but I've seen a lot of people use them, and it can be used like pretty well. Like you'll see here, and it's pretty useful for bases like this when they've got like a heavy compartment and that you need like range to deal with them. Look, okay, so there goes the seeking shield, and then here comes the rocket. Just taking care of the healing hut. Here goes, now it's gonna lock onto the expo. 2 shots it, and then he's obviously got Diggy on his royal champion, but I don't know. I thought it was super cool. And then look, he's still got 2 free spells, 3 invis, and a rage to deal with the rest. And then I'll sim through this because, I'll speed it up a little bit just because now he's going to rip through the rest of the base because he's got so many spells left. But like, you see what I mean? Like, this is a Town Hall 15 just kind of cooking Town Hall 16s. Like, they're maxed. So, except this one, it just had some walls left, but come on. He swagged 2 spells pretty much. He's going to use them, obviously. He's going to use a freeze on the cannon. Like, come on, he didn't need that. He's got his queen, e-titan, and like 6 root riders left. And then the Inferno is going to just drop an invis just to deal with it quicker. But come on, you guys got to give these armies a shot. Like, choose one. See what works. If you see these kind of bases, try them against them. And again, I'll show you the CC troops for this time. It was all Valkyries with 2 barbarians. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these replays that I showed you. And if you found them helpful, let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, drop them down there and I can answer some questions for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe, boys. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.